What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay?
You say that you love me, but I need the proof. And if you don't show me, I'm cutting you loose.
How is Armon doing?
We're doing good.
Still messy or what?
You know the vibes.
There's too many options, all begging me what I look like chasing you.
Say, I'm only talking to Armon. I'm only talking to Armon.
Oh.
Okay. That ain't something I do.
All right. So, baddies. Y'all been liking to get into baddies, you know, on this platform. We haven't really been talking about it in a while, but we've been kind of lightly covering the episodes. I think I'm on episode 3. They haven't gotten the house yet, or is it 4? I don't remember. Is it, what episode? Is it 2 or 3? I don't know. The latest one, okay? They haven't gotten the house yet, but I will say this. I almost didn't remember really what happened. It was kind of a little bit of a blur and a bore. I remember Ivory fought. I'm liking Ivory. I like Ivory on here, though. Ivory, she really figured out her footing. She polished up. She looks good, and she's bringing the entertainment. I like Ivory on here. Ivory is getting in the mud, in the paint. She's fighting everybody. Ivory and Jayla fought. I don't know what that was. And I love Jayla. That felt like a manufactured fight. That felt like we're fighting because Ivory, you're from, now that's TV. You are supposed to be a pit bull, so we're going to make you fight. And you have to fight an old person to get into the house. And it's also giving all of you OGs, y'all not about to sit here and be cute and watch all these new girls tear each other apart to get into this house. Y'all going to have to fight for y'all spots too. So that's what that gave. Lord Farquaad and Scotty. I'm really liking Scotty and doing her big one this season. She was getting in the paint. Now, they were holding Lord Farquaad a little bit more than they were holding Scotty, but Scotty ran and she ran that. Lex and Ivory, that looked like a tie again. But I'm thinking that Lex might end up doing her big one later on. Also, I still love Summer. She's a key and a cackle. Summer is there for her coins. Summer is there to get her motherfucking coins, okay? Biggie still can't stand. Offers no value to the show to me other than crying, whining, and complaining. However, who else? Natalie's just a key. Yeah, I really don't remember a lot from this episode. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was okay. I think what actually happens more for me now with Zeus Network sometimes, unless it's just one of those explosive episodes, like their outside drama is a little bit more entertaining to me. Like the Natalie Nunn versus Tommy. I mean, not Tommy. Natalie Nunn versus Scotty. You know, the frenemies that I feel like are friends, but they're secretly competition and animosity. And it just kind of gets a little muffled and weird. Here's my take. No one told me this. This is just me looking at it. So apparently Scotty and Natalie unfollow each other. Now, they've been doing that for a while, and they've also been fighting on the show. If you guys remember, Natalie brought Scotty on, I think in like season 2, season 3, whatever. And, you know, that was her front that Scotty that runs the South. None of us knew who Scotty was. None of us knew where Scotty came from. Word on the curb is Scotty has been that girl and kind of been around in the industry amongst, you know, some of the men for a while. A lot of the niggas knew who Scotty was, but we just didn't know. But they wrote her in as Scotty that runs the South. So she gets on to the show. Her and Natalie, Natalie's like lapdog, and Natalie's like punking her and bullying her, you know, slapping her, talking to her crazy. And Scotty, you could tell during that time, Scotty was trying to make sure that she kept her spot on the show, and Natalie was her saving grace to keep her on the show. Now, it almost felt like Scotty's spot on the show was secured by two things, because Natalie is the big dog and Natalie brought you in, but also because you were going to play your cards right and follow under Natalie's lead. Is even when the fans called you boring and said that there was no reason for Scotty to be on the show, Natalie would still bring Scotty on because there was a deeper relationship. Now, if you ask me, I feel that Natalie probably regrets that. for a while, Natalie and Scotty would be fighting over stupid stuff on the show. Who got more food? Who did this? Who did that? To me, that's a bunch of BS. I feel like they fight over more pertinent things that happen on behind the scenes and off camera, and there's a little bit of ego happening there. I think that while Natalie Nunn is a key and a cackle and entertaining and a boss, I do think that she does want people to kind of like bend the knee a little bit and don't get too ahead of themselves. And I think while Scotty played the coy, quiet, timid role, Scotty got some attention. Something happened. I don't know what happened. You guys can decide amongst yourselves what you feel like happened. But something, in my opinion, transcended for Scotty, and the dynamic switched. And Natalie Nunn is just now a talking head and a face of the brand. But I don't think that Natalie Nunn and the powers that be is regarded and is the most protected and respected. And at this point, I believe that Scotty now has more stake in the game. Not like with the name and the brand and ownership, but I'm just saying like relevancy as far as shit, Lemmy and the people who care. Scotty is more important than Natalie. Scotty has been able to climb up the ranks, and now Scotty's taking her own bookings, and Scotty is, going on being brought out with Megan Thee Stallion. Scotty is no longer Natalie Nunn's best friend or sidekick or punching bag. Now Scotty is kind of like, well, hell, if you ask me, if the rumors are true, Scotty's looking like she's the Janisha and Natalie all in one. She's like the pretty, the bad, allegedly the damn man's girlfriend. But then too, if you look at Scotty, she acts like, she is Natalie. So I think what happened is Scotty got a little power, or Scotty started feeling herself, because Scotty, even if you are messing with Lemmy, this, that, and the third, people still look at you as a fan favorite. People still like Scotty. And then two, it's like Scotty gets a lot of attention, and then Scotty is kind of showing like, girl, no shade. Scotty is the face, is like slowly becoming the face of bad. It's like, you need Scotty on the show. It was a point where you didn't need Scotty. I feel like Scotty is what Biggie thinks she is. Like, I don't have to fight. I'll just sit here and like, Biggie, you can actually go. But Scotty, to me, cannot be replaced. She's very necessary on the show. But I think what happened is Scotty got a little money. It doesn't really mean just all money, cash. Currency meaning, she got a little currency in the game. And now she was able to buy out her spot from under Natalie Nunn. So Natalie, I don't feel like can do as I say or you won't be back. Or like, I think she's outgrown the Natalie Nunn punching bag spot. And now she has gotten to, I'm on your level, if not higher, in certain situations. And Natalie is like, oh, girl. Now we can't be, I feel like the egos on both ends are like, ain't no reconciliation. Recently, Scotty went and did an interview, was like, well, Natalie has the problem. I don't. Well, Scotty didn't have the problem because she's thinking, girl, I got the main. I don't have no problem. I'm good. It's who I love. I'm the baddest bitch on the show. This is my show. And then recently, social media clipped up a part where Scotty was telling the lady with the face, Emma. She was telling Emma that the girl was here. I mean, the reason why the girls are even able to get on the show is because, pretty much Scotty said, like, I paved the way for you guys. It's because of me. And now Scotty says that was a clip. Natalie comes and says there was no clip. I called a few other people. A few other people said that there was no clip. That was what happened. She did say that. I don't know how true that is because I wasn't there. However, I am hearing rumblings though that people are starting to feel some type of way about Scotty around the team because Scotty's really been feeling herself lately, and Scotty is feeling a little bit cocky. I would caution to people to say, well, here's two things, Scotty. You don't want to turn too many people off because when you play with fire, eventually you will get burned. But then two, people can start to be a little bit of a hater too. Like, I would caution other people, like, don't hate on a girl because, she's Scotty with the body, and girl, she's got the currency. You know what I'm saying? And not only the currency within zoos, she's got the currency with the public. People do like her. And she played her cards under Natalie, but was she supposed to sit under Natalie and just be Natalie's do girl? Everybody was making fun of her for all these months, all these different seasons for just falling behind Natalie. Then one day she whooped Natalie's ass and then, evolved into a bad bitch herself. And now it's like, okay, now that Scotty has turned into a new woman and now she's got more confidence and a little bit more arrogant, and well, now not a little bit more, she's just flat out arrogant now and cocky. Now the people don't like her. So, but it's like, well, y'all really didn't like her when she was quiet either. But when it comes to her and Natalie, I think it's an ego trip. I think that Natalie realizes that she can't really control Scotty anymore, and she can't really do nothing with Scotty. And I think that Scotty just kind of lets her know that, girl, I'm on your level. And then Natalie kind of feels like, girl, you're ungrateful. Like, girl, don't ever forget where you came from because I put you on. But unfortunately, that's the risk that you take when you put people on in certain situations. You don't know how a person's going to act until the time comes. And unfortunately, sometimes the time comes and it's too late and they're already on. And so I personally feel they're getting into it because it's a battle of egos. Natalie feel like she put Scotty on and Scotty got on and started acting funny and started acting bigger than Natalie. And and Scotty feel like, girl, this is what I was supposed to do. And girl, you're just being a hater, girl, because I came in here and I got some currency in the company and I can't be your punching bag anymore. So girl, and it also gives like, we were never really friends. Scotty had a motive and Natalie had a motive, and it was both self-serving. That's my take on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Until next time, keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.